When you participate in private placements with various companies, you receive what's called a DRS. So that's your shares. But those shares are restricted. Depending on where you are, the regular restriction is 4 months. If you are in the US, it's 12 months. So in order to deposit your private placement shares into your brokerage account, you need a DRS that doesn't have the restrictions. In other words, the restriction is called a legend, and you need that legend removed. In the past, the way I would remove the restriction from my DRS was I would need to hire a lawyer for like $500 to have it removed. But recently I learned that you can remove it without a lawyer. So that's what this video is about. As you can see, the instructions here are that as a holder of common shares, whatever, Aduro, Oracle, who has acquired and held shares for more than 12 months in the US, you must take the following steps in order for the company and the company's transfer agent, name of the transfer agent, for example, Computershare, which is for Oracle and Aduro, to remove the US legend from your shares. So to do that, you need to complete and sign the request letter addressed to the transfer agent, and then you need to have a representation letter. And then you submit the signed request letter and representation letter to the company. So in this case, like it could be Oracle, Aduro, whatever, and then to the transfer agent. You send it to the person that is assigned to your company. So within the transfer agent, there's a particular person assigned to Oracle, assigned to Aduro, assigned to Voxter. You send it to them. So the request letter looks something like this, right? You date it, you put a transfer agent here, you put their address, you put the company name here. So Oracle, Aduro, Voxter. You address it to the person that is assigned within the transfer agent to your company. In this case, Teresa Kwan is assigned to Oracle inside Computershare. You say removal of restrictive legend pursuant to Rule 144. You put the name of your company. You put the number of shares. Here you type in you put your name here. I'm requesting the removal on the number of shares that you own, restricted shares. You get this information from your DRS of the name of the company, registered to me in DRS account number. The account number is on your DRS. Then you put the number of shares that you have and then the date that they were issued. Okay? You sign, you put your name. So that's the request letter. Then you have to have a representation letter. So here's how it goes. You put the name of the company here. You title it the representation letter, Rule 144. Name of your company, Oracle, Aduro, Voxter. Name of your transfer agent and the address. Again, this is on your DRS. Oracle will show this. And then you attention it to the person that is assigned to your company within transfer agent. And then here's the text. You date it. Again, you put your account number here. When the shares were issued, the number of shares. You sign, you print your name if you're doing it under individual. If you're doing it under entity, then you do it on this. After, and then this template, you can download it in the description below. You can download it as a PDF. You can download it as a Word document. After you send this request letter and representation letter to the proper place, you will receive a DRS with no restriction, the legend removed. Then you can take that DRS and you can deposit it into your brokerage account. But you can't, if you're in the US, you can't do this until you held your shares for 12 months, because that's the restriction. So anyway, many people have been asking me about it. So here's the video about it. I suggest you save this video if especially if you're in the US and you participate in private placements, from time to time, you can use it as a reference.